What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 67 of the Views from the Jon podcast. I'm Jon Arez.
Josh Ryder.
And he's Josh Ryder.
And I'm back.
And he's back.
I'm back.
Josh is back. Back again. Josh is back. That's Eminem.
Oh, yeah, it is Eminem.
Yeah. How does it go?
I don't know.
Shady's back.
Yeah, there you go.
Back again.
You got it.
Yeah, everybody, Josh is back.
Sorry, peeps, I've been gone.
Yeah. And
I vanished.
You can probably tell that just the whole room just feels, it's like brighter. It is.
It is.
If you compare like the brightness of the last two videos, just of me alone, just angry Johnny in a dark room, fuck everybody, and now Josh is here, just like, yeah, it's great. I love it. It's good to see you back in the
it's good to be back
in the studio, buddy.
I took a little breather.
Yeah,
I feel rejuvenated.
You wanna? Yeah.
I go through a funk like every year during the holidays, ever since, I don't know.
So when you told me you wanted to be a monk and you needed solitude,
I do needed solitude.
You were in a funk.
I was in a funk, and on top of that, I had a colonoscopy coming up, which is I don't really look forward to. Because they sometimes give you bad news, sometimes they give you good news. Yeah. So, but this time around, it was great. It was good news. So I'm very cheerful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We were worried about you, man.
Yeah, they gave me the old pipe cleaning and checked everything out for me. And
rotor.
Yeah.
You weren't awake for any of it, were you?
No, they doped me up pretty good at an anesthesiologist. I was like, dude, whatever you give the normal people that come in here, just double it up on me. He's like, you got it, and he gave me like the wink. He was a cool dude.
Yeah. Give me the good stuff, doctor.
Yeah. And when he was prepping me, like, here I am, like, totally naked. I got like this bed sheet on me.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, and he's got to put like these little things to measure my heart and stuff, like to keep track of when they put me under and stuff. So he opened up my back, and I got like this horrible tattoo that I got when like I was like 18 or 19, and it's huge. It's big.
What is it?
It says my nickname on it from high school. It says Ogre. And it's huge. It's like,
oh my God, I remember that from a long time ago.
I was totally drunk when I got it.
I forgot we used to call you that, or at least you told us that when I met you like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Don't ever get a tattoo by a guy with one eye. That was bad. It was just bad timing.
Well, can I tell you a quick little tattoo story about me?
Yeah.
I have a tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember it. It's a Chinese symbol on my right arm.
Chinese, huh?
Yeah.
Is it like big?
It's
That's a big one.
I mean, I wish I could show it, but
if you're circling
the type of clothes I'm wearing, I really can't do anything. I mean, what am I going to rip my, Anyways, but yeah, I have a Chinese symbol tattooed on my right arm.
Right.
And I went to I guess a bargain tattoo type place.
Oh, yeah?
It was kind of like a McDonald's drive-thru for tattoos. And it happened to be a Chinese guy that gave me the tattoo. And he's like, "What you want?" And I said, "I want a Chinese symbol that says happiness, and I want it on my arm." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." Because I wanted a tattoo, and I guess everyone was doing the Chinese symbol shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And happiness is like the most important thing to me.
Yeah, it is. It should be to everybody.
So while you were on your break, I actually had a true real life Chinese person look at it. She saw it, and she said, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? It says happiness." She's like, "No, sweetheart, it doesn't." You ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not shitting you. I've been waiting 2 weeks to tell you this. My tattoo that I thought said happiness says combo number 5.
Nice. What's combo number 5? Is that like the egg roll?
I don't know what it is.
But the poo-poo platter for 2?
But the Chinese tattoo artist, I think, seriously, he tattooed it on me just to be an asshole. He's like, I'm sick of these white people coming in and wanting these, you know, my heritage's symbols tattooed on, you know? So...
You gotta show me this sometime.
Yeah, I will. There's pictures of me online with that tattoo because I used, you know, because I've been in a lot of bands on a lot of stages.
Yeah.
And there's tattoos of me when I was younger in a tank top on stage, and you can see it. And it says combo number 5.
Yeah.
It does not say happiness.
I'm interested in what the combo number 5 was, though.
Dude, just pull out a Chinese menu.
It's like General Tso's chicken.
Pull out a Chinese menu, and you'll probably see the symbol next to, you know, like whatever the all-day dinner special number 5 is. That's what's tattooed on my arm, not happiness.
Nice.
So, you know, I wonder how many Chinese people have seen me walking around all these years with that tattoo being like, look at this jackass. Can you imagine? That's like a Chinese person that's like a Chinese person in China getting a tattoo that says combo number 5 on their arm in English.
Yeah.
And then us being in China and then seeing a tattoo that says combo number 5 and being like, why would you tattoo that on your arm? You know?
But now you can go up to the cash register and be like, and like flex. And be
I know, exactly.
Combo number 5 right there.
Exactly. I can just walk in and be like, I want that. Whatever it says right there, that's what I want. 2 of those, please. Yeah, exactly. All right.
So back to my tattoo, though. Like, this says ogre, so it's huge. And the guy's like, you ever see Shrek? And I'm like, oh. And then I just told him the story. And his dad is actually working there, too. So it's him and his son.
Did he think
that are anesthesiologists. And they're both like laughing at me, cracking up.
Did they think that you had ogre tattooed on your back because you were a fan of this show?
yeah.
They really thought that?
Yeah, they did. It was bad.
What's that called, that movie again? Shrek.
Yeah. I'm an old guy, you know?
Yeah. So they thought you were like that much of a fan of the movie, Shrek, that you got that tattoo.
Yeah, I think they were just busting my chops, though. But
holy shit.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Nah, it's just a nickname.
And then he's like screaming down the hallway, hey, Jan, hey, Peggy, look at this guy's tattoo. And I was like, come on, dude, stop.
He's a big fan of Shrek. Look at it, he's got ogre tattooed on his back.
Yeah. But they wheeled me in. A nice old lady wheeled me in, and she basically, like, she got to see my rear end, and she was like, man, you're a big guy. I'm like, yeah, it's some big stuff down there.
Yeah, big parts. Yeah, everything's big on Josh.
But tests came out all great. I got my, they did biopsies and stuff, and yesterday, and they gave me, like, basically a
Wait a minute.
This is new news.
You haven't even told me this part yet.
I didn't tell you that. They took biopsies and they checked me out.
You got the test results
I did get the tests, and they were like, you know, you're good. And it's
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's not what they thought it was. It still is the same. I got ulcerative colitis, but I had it throughout my entire colon, and now it's basically like a fraction of a dime area.
Is that normal for that shit to just go away?
No, they said it wasn't, considering I had it throughout.
Yeah.
But it did shrink, and it's
have you been doing something to make it shrink?
It's inactive. I've been eating a lot differently, healthier. Yeah. I've been exercising. I definitely got a lot less stress going on, because last time I had it, there was a lot of stuff going on. So.
And it's every year, right?
It was every year. It was every year.
But now it's every
2 years.
Dude.
Which is where I wanted to be in the first place.
I saw firsthand just how stressed you were about this.
I was.
And now that it's like nothing but good news, and you don't even have to go for another 2 years.
Right.
You have 2 years of nothing to worry about.
Right.
I can't imagine how just elated you must be.
I'm awesome.
Like this fucking just complete weight just got lifted off your back, you know?
The prep is like the worst part of it. Drinking like the ocean water, it sucks.
Oh yeah.
It really sucks. 'Cause
Yeah.
as soon as you drink it, you got it in your mouth, and you're like, you can't swallow it for some. You got your gag reflexes kicking in, and it's like, you don't know what to do, and then you're like, and you just choke it down.
It literally tastes like seawater.
Yeah, it's worse than seawater.
So it's salty.
It's got the sodium in it, but it's like the worst ocean water you could possibly drink.
Yeah.
Like New York Harbor.
Come on, man. We're in 2021. Don't they have the technology to like make us not have to drink that shit now?
It's the Meadowlands ocean water.
Yeah. See, I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. I don't like the idea of it. But I'm getting to that age, man, where I'm gonna probably have to get one.
Yeah, you should get one. But
yeah,
the drugs they put me on were great. I loved it.
I know you don't like to talk about bowel movements, but you have UC, I have IBS.
Yeah, it's kind of in the same category, just a lot less.
And I can tell you unequivocally, the last 2 years, mine's pretty much gone away.
Good.
That's why I clog. Remember, I tell you a lot about my personal shit on the show, including how much I clog the toilet. But dude, I mean, I'm taking gigantic, healthy, I'm healthy.
Yeah.
And I haven't been. You even see that picture of me holding my nephew on my the kitchen wall out there? Mm-hmm. That was from like 06.
Yeah, you were a little chubber.
Or 08. So I was chubby, and I've been chubby for a long time. And now that I'm not...
You had hair too.
No, I didn't.
You were a little fuzzy.
Look in the picture. My hair was receding then too. That's why, that's why I love you, man.
Yeah.
You never miss an opportunity to jab a knife in my self-esteem. Never.
Moving on.
What's next? What's up? All right. Real quick, you want to know what I've been up to lately?
Yeah, what the hell you been up to?
I got into a new show.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, a TV show?
Yes. I was looking for something new. A new series, because I don't really watch TV. The only TV I really watch is like South Park and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen, I just started watching. A new season of that just started.
I like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Little Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, brand new season of that just started, so I started watching that. But I was looking on Netflix, and I came across one of the shows that was trending, and it was called The 100. Mm-hmm. You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it, though.
It's got 8 seasons. I think it started in like 2014. I'm on episode 10 of season 3, and I started watching it Friday.
Wow, you're binging it.
I've been dude, I'm telling you. I'm having as much fun with this. Like, I literally can't stop watching it.
You're addicted.
When I'm not watching it, I'm on my iPhone with my earplugs and watching it. It's incredible.
Yeah?
It's incredible.
What was it about? Give me like a brief summary of what it's about.
There is anyone out there who's listening or watching this that's seen the 100 knows how hard this is to even try to explain it, because so much happens. Okay, the premise of it is there's 100 kids that get sent down from a space station to test what the Earth's atmosphere is like.
Yeah.
97 years after nuclear bombs wipe out the planet.
All right, so Earth is like basically destroyed.
Yeah, it's been 97 years since there's been any human activity on Earth, and
really?
And there's an ark in space, and
That's
they
cool.
send 100 kids without even the kids agreeing or knowing it, because they were all criminals locked up on this ark. But they're really resourceful kids, and when they get on the ground, nothing is like they thought it was. Let's just say that.
Wow, that sounds pretty interesting.
There turns out to be people that are existing in one way or another on the ground when they thought that the bombs had wiped out everybody.
They probably don't look too good.
Yeah, dude. You have no idea how deep it gets.
Yeah, I bet. That sounds like a cool little show.
I'm telling you, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
How this show, I mean, it's trending right now on Netflix or whatever, but how it's not getting more attention, or maybe it is, and I just haven't been, in that loop or whatever. But yeah, if you want something to check out, guys, and you like what I just described, check out The 100. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. You just watched a movie.
I did.
That I gave you to watch.
Yeah, Training Day.
Training Day.
With Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool movie, man.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. But I got tripped up when Roger, they were like, Denzel Washington's character is like a drug, what do they call?
Yeah, he's a narcotics detective.
That's what he was.
Yeah, a narc.
His buddy was Roger, which was at this house, but
yeah, it's his buddy, but he was also just
as
playing the game.
Right, he was playing the game, and, and Denzel shot him basically, and that's when I was like, "What's going on here?"
Did you understand before they did it why he shot him?
Yeah.
He needed the money.
He needed the money because he killed
because of the Russians.
The Russians, yeah.
The Russian mafia that he got in some kind of argument with in Vegas.
Yeah.
But supposedly, that was all based on a true story.
That's crazy.
Alonzo was a real dude. So, and Denzel has said that that's been his favorite character in movie that he's ever done. And I agree. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
How many trucks would you give it?
Oh,
on the truck scale, remember?
On the truck scale?
0 to 5.
I would put it up at 4.5.
Yeah,
I put it up there.
Yeah.
When he got into the Latin King area, all the Spanish people, man, I was sweating for that guy.
The first time he brought him there?
The second time when they were playing cards. And
when he went to get Alonzo after he knew what he did? Yeah, he's like walking in there.
No, him and Alonzo went to this place, and then Alonzo left them there with these 3 Spanish guys, and they're playing cards, and they just started attacking him.
I thought you meant the hood where Alonzo lives, where they clap the birds in the air.
Yeah, what's that girl's name? The Spanish girl. She was on Ghost Rider.
Is that Eva Mendes, maybe?
I don't know.
She's beautiful. The essays, they call them. I don't know if that's a racist term or not. I'm sorry. The Spanish people in the movie. Yeah.
But and then
that was an intense scene.
He pulled out the guy's nieces that almost got raped.
Yeah.
Photo or ID.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the crazier scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
When I remember when I first watched that movie, I just thought they were there to literally deliver shit.
Yeah.
But I also kind of knew that Alonzo was going to have to do something about him because he wasn't coming along for the ride and he didn't want to get his spot blown up.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of a dude movie though, so it's more of a guy movie, I think.
Yeah. But that was amazing when they found that his niece's wallet in him, because that's what saved him from getting his head blown off with a shotgun.
In the bathtub,
Yeah, crazy.
4.5 trucks. Good movie.
4.5 trucks, people. Training Day. If you haven't seen it, go out and watch it. It's
2001.
Awesome. You know what I was thinking about, man? Actually, you were thinking about this, or I don't know. I don't know if you want to take credit for it.
You can take credit for it.
But it's a really interesting.
I don't even know how it came up. I came home from the gym.
I was on the phone with you, and you just said it, and
I was really sweaty. And I don't know why I blurted it out.
Yeah.
But I asked John if his manhood swings to the left or swings to the right, and he just starts laughing.
Yeah. Now, you didn't mean which way does it swing when I walk, because it swings back and forth about, like an elephant trunk,
Snuffleupagus.
Exactly. That's what it looks like. But no, what we're talking about, guys, or anybody out there, is
guy talk.
When a man lays down or puts on his underpants, whatever, his ding-a-ling, it either goes to the left always, or it always goes to the right. It's like, are you left-handed or are you right-handed?
Right.
Your ding-a-ling prefers a side. When it's in your underpants, it either prefers to lay down on the left or on the right.
Yeah.
Some guys are lefties, I guess, and some are righties. I don't know. This is I've never heard anyone talk about this, but I think it is a real phenomena, because whether I'm laying on my back nude, or I'm in the shower, or right now with my jeans and underwear on, I'm wearing boxer briefs, it's to the left. It's always to the left. When it's at rest, it's to the left.
Huh.
I'm a lefty.
And I explained, maybe I was overthinking it. I was maybe it's because of your dominant side, because I'm right-handed. Maybe it goes the opposite way, so I'm more bulkier on the right side because I get more muscle. I don't know.
I don't think it's got anything to do with it.
You think?
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's got to be some reason why.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I wonder. Yeah. See this. Yeah.
I should.
I'm at a loss for words.
Next time I'm at a truck stop and I'm going number one in the stall.
Can you guys let us know? Can somebody please start writing into the show? I look at the numbers. You're listening, you're watching, but hardly anybody ever comments. Write in. Are you a dude? Are you a lefty or a righty? Which way does your ding-a-ling rest? Left or right? Are you a lefty or a righty? Is there any kind of science to this? Does everyone? So yours goes to the left.
I don't know. I don't know if I can disclose that.
If you can't disclose it, then how the fuck are we supposed to talk about it and compare it?
But next time I'm at a truck stop and going number one, I'm going to ask the dude next to me that's taking a leak.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think you're going to get punched in the face?
No, not me.
At a truck stop?
No.
Dude, dude.
You never talked to somebody taking a leak before?
Yeah. No, actually, no, never, no. Isn't that just like a code of ethics that you just don't talk to other men at a urinal?
You never say, hey, what's going on? How are you doing today?
Not while I'm pissing in a bathroom, dude.
No?
I don't need to make conversation, small talk while I'm taking a piss with other people.
I do.
I think people just want to be left alone to tinkle, man.
Really?
Yeah. But I think if you were to turn to another man at a urinal, which you shouldn't do in the first place, and you go, hey, man, is your dick hanging to the left or the right?
Well, no.
You're probably going to get punched in the face, dude.
I don't think you would bring it up like that.
Okay, how would you do it?
I would be like, hey, me and my buddy were talking to him. I would just tell him about the whole conversation we just had.
And you're going to have this conversation right now, like we have it.
Yeah, I mean.
While you're taking a leak in a men's room.
He's got to do that, and plus he's got to wash his hands if he's got good hygiene. So there is a lot of time right there.
Okay.
That I could talk to him.
Okay. Maybe.
I'm going to try it.
Maybe between now and next week's show, next time you're at a freaking truck stop, dude, turn to the guy at the urinal and ask him that question. And let us know the outcome. If you show up with a black eye or you're walking funny, we'll know that it didn't go too well.
I'll be all right.
Hey, man, which way does your junk swing? What the fuck did you ask me? Shit. Dude, you want to hear something funny?
Let's do it.
Listen to this. All right. I'm in this, I was in this text thread. I've been in and out of this text thread for the last year with a bunch of different people with different beliefs, different backgrounds in politics and all kinds of stuff. Right. And, sometimes there's a lot of chatter in there. Sometimes there's not at all. And there's one in particular dude that said something the other night that literally had me in tears for like a straight hour. I kept calling people up saying, dude, you never would have guessed what this dude just said. Because it was the craziest thing. And it's not just crazy what he said. He said it and he believes it. It is which makes it even crazier, okay? So there's this just regular run-of-the-mill dude that I know, owns his own business, seems like a good enough guy. But he texted this text thread one night, and this is exactly what he texted.
Okay.
Us being 100% serious. This is no joke.
In this text thread.
He's not saying a joke. He believes this.
All right.
And he's a sane, rational business owner. Pillar of the community. Yeah. Good dude, okay? And he believes this with all his heart.
All right.
They are moving the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant out of America. That was very bad news.
Where'd he get that from? Did they found it? Where's it been?
Exactly. Evidently, the two most sought after history relics of all time.
Yeah.
He knows that they exist. He knows that they were in America.
Yeah.
And evidently, he's privy to the fact that they've been moved out.
I thought they were on like Oak Island. Remember that show on TV?
They haven't discovered. Yeah. Dude, they've been milking that show for like 13 years. We used to watch that.
I used to watch it too.
Everybody in my family watched it.
I was like, they're going to find something this year.
And year after year, like, all of us just started dropping like flies. We just can't take it anymore. I can't. Up until this season, my DVR was still recording it every week, and I would go to my DVR and be like, nope, delete. Because they never find nothing. They just drag everything out. Just drag it out.
The highlight of the season, like the season finale, they got like a handful of toothpicks that they
The Knights Templar were here. Yeah, and what I can't stand even more about that show, dude, is the friggin' narration and how it's written. Every time, like...
Every commercial, it comes back, it repeats what just happened.
Well, not only that, it's that dude that narrates it with that monotone voice. And, like, we all know who the dudes are.
Last time.
No.
Oak Island.
I'm talking about the guy that narrates the show.
Yeah.
Not like the, what I'm trying to say is this dude says, like, their title.
Yeah.
Before everything. Like that guy, Gary Drayton.
Yeah.
He's the metal detection expert. Mm-hmm. So every time the guy's narrating the show and they talk about Gary Drayton, as if we don't know who the fuck Gary Drayton is, they're like, metal detection expert Gary Drayton.
Yeah.
Like they just can't say, and here we are with Gary Drayton. They got to say metal detection expert Gary Drayton. And then when they go to like Rick Lagina, they'll be like, in Rick Lagina.
Yeah.
And
like Mike Rowe does, like the Deadliest Catch and stuff like that. The guy from Dirty Jobs.
Yeah, I think if Mike Rowe was actually doing the,
I like him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but whoever this dude is, he does other shows on like other channels, like Ancient Aliens. It's like the same dude, but whoever the dude is that does the narration, I just can't stand it. It's like people have been watching the show for 12 years.
Yeah,
they know that Gary Drayton is a metal detection expert.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear it repeated every single time they mention his name in every episode, because it's like 50 times.
Yeah. Well, now if you ever need a guy to go metal detecting, you know who to call.
We know he's a metal detection expert. Fantastic. And every year they just don't find anything. I'm tired of it. When they find something, especially if it's of value, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Yeah.
Or some government agency will swoop in and be like, we're taking this.
Yeah.
Nobody was here.
The Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
So where did the Ark and the Holy Grail come from? They didn't say?
That's all he could say, dude.
That's it?
Yeah.
He didn't give you anything?
No. Evidently, he's got security clearance above anyone else in the world.
I would have been asking questions.
I did. And he couldn't back anything up. He's like, sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Oh.
But it's just my point, dude. The guy's a carpenter.
Oh.
You know?
It's a good trade.
Yeah, absolutely. But for him to suggest that he actually knows that those two things actually really exist and that they were in America and he knew where they were and he knows that they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
And he knows why. But he couldn't tell me how he knew any of it. That's what I kept laughing at, dude. You know what my first reaction to him was?
What?
When he said, yeah, they just moved the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant out of the country. Like he's telling me that they just stopped serving McNuggets at McDonald's. Like it was just,
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know those things exist.
Speaking of McDonald's, the McRib came back.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No, I've never had one.
No, they're not that good. But I guess they're like, everybody's likes them.
That's because McDonald's puts crack in their food.
Yeah.
They
probably.
Yeah. If you believe some of these crazy people about the vaccinations, dude,
Yeah.
They're talking that there's alien DNA in one vaccine and another vaccine's got microscopic robots in it.
Well, imagine a piece of leather that's been sitting in the sun all day.
Yeah.
And you just slap some barbecue sauce on it. That's the McRib. Put it in between two buns.
Yeah, I used to work at Burger King when I was 15 years old.
Really? I haven't had Burger King in forever.
If I told you how we used to make the Whopper, you'll never eat there again.
I haven't eaten there.
I'm not joking you. I don't have anything round around me. But the Whopper, 5 minutes before you eat it, is about that big,
Yeah.
that thin, and it's hard as a rock, frozen, freezer burned. It's like a Frisbee.
Yeah.
Then you literally throw it onto a flame broiled conveyor belt, and then it comes out the other side looking like a Whopper. And then you slap the lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, lettuce, cheese.
I think the last time I had a Whopper, I bit into it and it just like fell out everywhere.
Yeah.
Because they load it with like juicy crap.
Yeah.
It's
messy.
Yeah, you need like a fork and a spoon to eat it.
I used to love working the drive-thru.
And a straw.
Screwing with people. You know what my favorite thing to do at the drive-thru was?
What's that?
Purposely read back their order wrong. And just listen to them flip out. They're like, yeah, I want 1 Whopper, extra cheese, no onion, a Diet Coke. All right, you want 1 chicken sandwich, an orange soda, and an apple pie? No!
My dad would take me to McDonald's when I was little. It was just me and him. And he'd get so frustrated at the drive-thru window. He just wanted, like, I almost thought he was going to punch the microphone into the machine. He got so bad.
Well, it is amazing the level of incompetence that works at some of those places, though. People have every right to be pissed off. I don't think there's anyone on the planet that doesn't have at least 10 to 15, like, fast food stories like that. Where they've either gotten mad or, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go to towns like Lowell or Brockton and like that, and you see the drive-thru, and there's like gum stuck to it. There's like nasty looking spit like falling off of it. It's bad. It's bad, man.
It's terrible. But what do you think of that statement? Like, if I was to come out and say, hey, yeah.
He's got to give more than just that.
Yeah. My first text back to him when he said that was like, yeah, and they're moving the Millennium Falcon out of Boston. It's as crazy of a statement.
Yeah. Did he say anything about that? Or?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Dead air.
Because, because he knows I'm trying to be funny. I mean, obviously, I'm not believing him.
Right.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. How does this guy know something that the rest of the world doesn't?
Yeah. I'm more curious about, like, Atlantis and stuff like that. I would ask him that. If he, like, knew where Atlantis was and...
Yeah. No, yeah. Maybe he does. I don't think he would tell me. I don't know.
You don't know?
But evidently the Ark of the Covenant and the Holy Grail exist, and they're real, and they were being housed in America. And I don't know. Maybe it's because of what went down on Capitol Hill on January 6th with those friggin' morons.
Yeah. It's just
maybe that's why we lost it. Congratulations, guys. My God.
Good job.
That was an embarrassing day to be an American, man.
Yeah. I give credit for the guy who was selling...
I love this country just as much as the next, man. And that's not how you do things, whether you're left or right.
Yeah.
You don't go to the Capitol and storm it. You don't. That's not how you do it.
I give credit to the guy though that was selling cheesy like curly fries in the middle of the whole thing. He had like a little tent set up. He had like, it was like a fair,
Well, he knew the clientele that were going to go do that.
Awesome.
And those were the type of people that probably wanted that.
He must have made a killing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
Dude, we're going to go break into Nancy Pelosi's office. But, dude, they're selling curly fries over here.
And on top of that, they're taking pictures of themselves, taking stuff.
Daddy, can we go get some curly fries before we go steal the Lincoln Room?
That's our government, man. And they're, like, stealing.
Yeah.
Basically, they're stealing money from us because we all paid for all that stuff.
I really tried to stay away from the news that day because you know why.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah, neither do I. But, like everything else, even when I stay away from social media and the news,
yeah,
still there's some things that happen in this country that you still hear about. Like you stay away from social media and the news.
I stay away from everything.
Right, but you still heard about what happened at the Capitol.
Yeah, I kind of had to.
Right. It was that level of news. So that's how I heard about it. But I did come across one story because I follow a guy on YouTube named Donut Operator. Yeah, he's an ex-cop. And he gives unbiased reactions, from the police side of shit.
Yeah.
And through his channel, I learned that there was a Capitol police officer that was murdered.
Wow.
By the protesters. And there was another one that's critically injured. And you know, when you murder a Capitol police officer, the federal government does not take it lightly.
No.
And basically, he showed a picture on his video of all the people responsible for, like, killing this officer. And they're like, these people right here, you guys are all going to prison for life.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
When you kill a federal officer, they don't screw around.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for, man. Like, what did those people that marched up, what did you think you were going to do? The stupidity is just...
Then there was one girl that got shot in the back. She was
What did they think? They were going to
veteran?
take over the Capitol building and, like, Trump was going to just all of a sudden stay, you know? Biden wasn't going to get enough. What were you thinking?
I don't know what they were thinking.
Even if there was some kind of silver light in the darkness for Trump and, like, all of that kind of shit, all of that went away after what just happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, supposedly he was going to try to run again in 2024. I don't see.
I don't know, man.
I don't think he'll be back.
We just got to pray for our president that's coming in, and
Absolutely.
hopefully he lives his term.
Biden is going to be our next president, and he is the captain of the ship. And I like the ship that we call America, and I don't want the ship to go astray. So, yes, let's welcome in the new president with open arms. Whether I voted for him or not, that's the kind of man I am.
We're all Americans, so we
Right.
gotta.
Right. Just like the 100 series I'm watching, they call the leader of the 13 tribes Henna. That's their language name for the leader, Henna.
Like a tattoo, Hannah?
That's their language for their term leader.
Yeah.
Henna. And Hedda,
Oh, Hedda.
for us, is Biden.
Yeah.
Whether you loved him or not, he is now the leader.
What is he? He's in his 80s, right?
I have no idea. But this is who you elected, people, and you know what? God bless the guy. I hope it works out.
Are you gonna get your tattoo covered up?
No,
No, you're just gonna leave it.
I tell you, man, you have to lean into it. If you're dealt a shit hand, you just have to learn how to play that hand to your advantage.
I think I'm gonna get mine done.
Instead of, you know, me being upset that it doesn't say happiness, I'm literally just going to pull up my sleeve in the summer at a Chinese place and be like, that's what I want. I think that's the perfect solution for it, man.
If you were to cover it up, what would you think you would do?
I wouldn't.
I know, but what if you had to or something? I don't know.
Wouldn't.
I'm just curious.
Because if I was to cover it up, it'd just be a big black band or whatever there. It's a big Chinese symbol.
Is it faded?
No, it's not faded.
Oh, so it's holding up.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's holding up real good.
Huh.
I got it like a real dark blue, and the tattoo artist even like outlined it a little bit with some white and black.
Did you get it here locally, or?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of tattoo parlors down here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Was it the more profound one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I know.
Yeah.
I know which one now. I never got one around here.
Yeah. You know, I don't speak Chinese. I don't write Chinese, so I just went with the guy's word, man. I trusted him that what he was giving me said happiness.
I got a Chinese one right here.
Do you know it says happiness?
No, it says love.
For all you know, that could say combo number 4.
No, it says love.
Yeah, well, next time you see a Chinese person that can read and write Chinese, ask him if that means love.
I already have.
Okay.
Every Chinese restaurant I go to, they read it. Love.
Yeah, and every time I go to mine now, it's going to say combo number 5. What do you think, man? Dude, all right, check this out.
I'm checking. Check one.
You know that I primarily drink water mixed with a flavorant in it.
Yeah, lemonade.
Right.
Or iced tea, or...
Yeah, whatever.
I think last time we talked, you got screwed over. You bought like a
Yeah, I bought the wrong brand.
diet iced tea or something.
Yeah, it was horrible. But the point is I buy gallons of water.
Yeah.
I probably drink maybe 10 gallons of water a week.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
So as I'm pouring myself a glass of water the other night, you know what I said to myself? I said, I'm going through this shit like water.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, it fucking is water. Like, I was actually getting upset at myself, like, you know, oh, Jude, like, you got to slow down.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's water. Like, you don't need to slow down. It's not like I'm having beers here, or, you know?
Yeah. You don't have good tap water here?
Oh,
No?
No. Not only is the tap water here not good, but you remember how I had that parasite?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from drinking well and tap water? Yeah.
Is there anybody that drinks tap water anymore?
I don't know, but I don't trust it anymore. When you have a parasite that almost kills you, like I did from drinking water out of the tap, then you don't want to drink that water anymore.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, I do not drink tap water. I'll brush my teeth with it and spit it out, but I don't drink it. I have since my whatever I had, my worm.
Your tapeworm?
Yeah, it wasn't a tapeworm. I like the worm that Craig T. Nelson swallowed in Poltergeist 2.
Yeah. Do you know the girl, Carol Ann?
Yeah.
She had what I have.
Carol Ann.
She died from sepsis from UC. She had ulcerative colitis.
Which means her intestine must have broke.
It did. It burst. That's how she died. So she didn't really die in the movie. She didn't die in the making of it. Nothing.
I credit my mother with saving my life for that not happening to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sepsis?
Did you happen to listen to my episode, the first one you weren't on, where I talked about the worst I ever got backed up and why?
To be honest with you, John, I stayed with it for a little bit. It's like 20 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes.
Did you get to the part of the story where... Yeah, at least you're honest. Did you hear the part of the story? You probably didn't hear the story then.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay. Well, there was a time where I was getting really constipated, and I wasn't going to the bathroom anywhere near often enough.
Yeah.
And it's like, does anybody keep track of that shit? No, I don't think normal people really think, you know? Like, if they haven't gone in 10 days, like, would you, like, realize you hadn't? You know? Does anybody pay that much attention?
Realize you got an issue going on?
Right. So I didn't realize that I hadn't probably shit in 2 or 3 weeks. But at this point, I didn't know. All I knew is I couldn't move. I felt like I had the flu. And I remember, you know, my mom knowing that, you know, I have IBS and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, she basically went out, brought me something to eat, brought me a bunch of Gatorade and stuff like that, and made me eat a probiotic pill. And that probiotic pill, combined with her forcing me to eat that night, is what actually made me go the next day. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the going didn't stop. And what they determined at the doctor's office a couple days later, like, I was this close to going to the ER. It was either the ER or my mom made me try this. And I'm like, please don't take me to the ER. Like, I don't want to go to the ER.
Yeah.
But she knew it was something serious. And that's what it was. My intestine was literally full from top to bottom.
Wow.
There was nothing moving in there. And if I had let it fester any longer, it would have burst, and I would have gone septic, and I would have died. Yeah.
Would you eat a lot of bread or something?
No, dude. I was backed up due to medication.
Gotcha. That'll do it.
Yeah, there's medications out there that'll back you up, and you got to be careful. You gotta, you know, some people really do have to keep track on a calendar. Yes, I have pooped today, you know, so they can look back. Am I constipated? No, I've pooped every day this week. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
You should have had some of that drink. I had a drink.
No, thank you. I will see. That is my hope. I'm hoping that we get to a technology level where the next evolution of those kind of tests doesn't require you to drink seawater.
Just take a pill.
Not even.
I don't know. It's bad.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Bad.
I'm all set.
They're like, you can add like lemon or whatever, and this makes it even worse.
You can add lemon to it?
Yeah, like those little sugar packets, like, you know, like I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that's what I sounded like.
Yep. Do you support a woman's right to queef?
Yeah, sure. Just gotta let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Was that back in your South Park days? That's from South Park. They had a whole show.
No, I don't remember that one.
About the women in South Park were getting really pissed off with the men always farting and thinking it was funny. So they started to queef, and then all of the guys were like, "Oh, you can't do that." And they're like, "Why? You can fart, but we can't queef." And then, but that made me think about it. Like, what if that was as common as farting was?
Yeah.
Would it be acceptable? Because women can already fart and guys can fart, but guys can't push air out their fucking dick hole. Can you imagine?
No, that would be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be like you're sitting at the dinner table with you, like you're having dinner with like your fucking girlfriend's parents for the first time, and all of a sudden you hear a little. Oh, sorry everybody, that was me. John queefed. Yep.
What do you think about my beard, man? It's growing.
I try not to look at it, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Looks good though, doesn't
Because
it?
when I look at you, I look at your eyes. You know, I just get, you know. No, like I like to make eye contact with people. So like when I'm making eye contact, okay. Tell me if you can tell the difference between when I'm looking at your eyes and looking at your beard. Right? Ready, go.
You're looking at my beard.
Now.
Yeah. You so are. You're like checking it out.
Now what am I doing?
You're looking at me.
Nowhere.
At my eyes.
Well, tell me when it changes.
I don't know. I can't tell.
See? All right.
I'm freaking blind.
Because I've noticed that some people, when they talk to you, they've been trained to like look at your eyebrows or like your nose. Like they can't like look you directly in the eye. You can tell they're like looking at you, but they're not looking at your eyes. They're like focused on something on your face.
Yeah.
Like
have you ever, I'm sure you have you ever met somebody with like a squirrely eye? Like one's shooting that way and the other one's shooting the other way? Or, I don't know which one to look at. Like, is that rude of me? Like, where do I look? Do I look at the one that's not squirrely or the one that is?
I always look at the good one.
But because sometimes that good one goes somewhere else. Like, it goes in a different direction. It's like...
No, I just look at both of them. It's just like one's here and the other one's just a little bit farther apart. So you just kind of have to like make... Yeah.
Well, farther apart, it's like looking at the sky and the other one's looking at you.
Yeah. Well, you just got to play... Yeah, you just got to do the best you can. I try to look at both eyes.
I look at I look at their nose. Like...
No. All you got to do is like look at their eye sockets, and it doesn't matter where their eyeballs are going, as long as you're making some kind of effort. Yeah, just look at their eye sockets.
Oh,
wasn't there some kind of Muppet that just had eye sockets?
Eye socket? A Muppet?
Yeah, or
like,
some kind of like I'm picturing some kind of Muppet or creature from something that just had eye socket holes.
That's weird. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy.
Huh.
I'm a creepy guy. That's what else I can say.
There's like nothing in him?
No.
Just like holes in his head?
Yeah, they're just holes.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's like if you
is it the green guy with the beaker?
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of the movie Minority Report.
Oh.
Did you see that?
How'd you get Muppets out of Minority Report?
Who the fuck knows how my mind works, dude? Maybe because they both start with M.
I was thinking of like Kermit the Frog and like Animal. And you're thinking about that.
Yeah, did you see that movie?
No, I didn't.
Minority Report?
No, but I need a new movie so I could watch. I forgot to bring the one you gave me, Training Day, back. But I need a new one.
Yeah, God, what should we give him, man? There's just, do we give him American Beauty, Minority Report?
I don't know. Throw in that Romeo and Juliet movie. I like that movie.
Snatch?
I want to watch that one. I don't know. Pick one.
Adventureland?
We'll figure it out.
With my sweetheart, Kristen Stewart.
Oh, yeah. Your little Twilight girl.
Yeah.
You never said, like, which...
I watched that again this past weekend.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
You never said which side you were on. Were you on, like, Team Jacob or Edward? I forgot. You never said anything.
I was always on the vampire side.
So,
if I had the choice to be a werewolf or a vampire, I'd be a vampire.
I'd go on Jacob. He was kind of like...
Yeah, the vampire side.
No, Jacob was the wolf. He was the Indian.
Oh, so you'd rather be a wolf?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think those people... But see, okay, here was the difference for me. Here's why I liked the Cullens. Because they were immortal. and they had superpowers.
Yeah.
And they didn't feel pain. They didn't get hungry. They didn't get sick. They never die. They're forever. Whereas the wolves are going to get old and die.
Yeah, but they can eat normal food. They don't have to like feed off of like.
Yeah, but I think once you're a vampire, you just don't give a shit about that human food anymore. Like that aspect just leaves your mind.
I would want.
And plus,
human food.
They don't feed on. But yeah, but once you're a vampire, you're not anymore. There's like no appeal to
How do you know?
Because I know the Cullens, dude. That's how. Because I'm a tweener, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I'm a boomer tweener.
You're just into.
I'm not a boomer though.
Christina Stewart, or what is it? Whatever.
Have you ever been called a boomer by a young kid?
No. No. What am I? I don't even know what I am.
You're Generation X.
Sweet. That sounds cool.
The first generation of spoiled kids.
I wasn't spoiled.
A lot of us were. We were the first generation that had parents, which our parents were all baby boomers, and they came from the first generation in America where a lot of baby boomers, actually had money to spend on their children.
Yeah.
Whereas the baby boomers had parents that were from the Great Depression era that didn't have, they couldn't even afford Christmas trees back then.
I had a plastic one, a fake one growing up.
Yeah, that was my tree this year, the one right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
I used to have a fake one up in the attic. It was a nice one, too.
Our
Pre-lit, but it went up in the fire.
The Fern. What's her name? Fern.
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne.
Speaking of Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne.
You remember Laverne and Shirley? Remember all those good shows?
Dude, I was singing Three's Company song all week.
I was going to ask you after the show if you wanted to go down to the Regal Beagle.
That's freaky that you brought that up.
You want to go down to the Regal Beagle?
You remember Three's Company song? No? I forgot how it went now.
Come and knock on our door.
Yes! Come and knock on my door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company.
Yeah, I was singing that. I was singing that all last week for some reason. I've been in a good mood, man. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're happy, I'm happy, and when I'm happy, the world's a better place.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, man, though.
Thanks, buddy.
It's good to have you doing better.
Yeah. Hopefully I roll with it.
Absolutely.
I ride the wave.
But you got to remember, too, that I know the difference right now in your life is you got a lot less to worry about, but you got to just embrace this feeling that you have.
Yeah.
And remember it, and remember it's a mindset.
It's a new year. It's 2021, man.
Yeah. The New Year's kind of sucked for me so far. I thought 2021 was going to be, great all of a sudden.
Well, it just started.
Yeah, I know.
Give it a chance.
I will.
Your turn's coming.
Yeah. I tell you. What is it, January, whatever it is? It's better than the beginning.
Is it 11th or 12th?
I don't know. Remember, it's a big secret when we record this. Maybe it's still December. No, it's no secret. We are recording this on the 12th of January.
1-2, Tom Brady.
When will it be out? Do you think I'll have it ready for tomorrow or Thursday?
I don't know. Depends on...
We'll see how much I can get done tonight.
When you wake up.
We'll see how much I can get done. You got anything else?
You feel motivated.
You got anything else, brother? No?
No, I'm happy.
I'm happy, too. Nothing else you want to say?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I just need to pick out a movie.
Yeah. We'll do that off camera.
All right.
It'd be cool if we had some kind of a live audience or call into our number 1-800-555 and give us a movie recommendation for Josh to watch. Maybe we should remind people like why they should give a shit about you in movies.
Because I don't watch anything.
Yeah.
At all. I don't watch TV.
You name a great movie or a great TV show since the year 1999, 2000 and up.
I do have a collection of movies but I've already seen them all.
Yeah. Most movies he hasn't seen. He didn't see The Big Lebowski. He reviewed that. He gave it 3.5 trucks.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah. This last one
he gave 4.5, 5 trucks.
It was better.
Yeah, Training Day is an absolute classic. Well, it's great to have you back, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
I think this is where we should wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to episode 60, Kevin.
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
I don't know.
Are you cheating on me?
No.
Oh.
I don't know anybody named Kevin. I used to know a guy named Kevin Harris.
I don't know if I know any Kevins.
Well, anyways, everybody, this has been episode 67 of the Views from the Jon podcast. I'm Jon Arez.
Josh Ryder.
He's Josh Ryder. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you could go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and all that kind of garbage, that would be friggin' phenomenal for us in the channel. And again, we're so happy that Josh is back. God bless everybody. What is wrong with me? God bless everybody. Make the sound. That's it. We'll see you next week, everybody.
See you, bub.
Bye-bye.